And away they go from the 2,000 meter marker. Isiketo's on the inside. Hope for Millions is in the brown. Going around them, outside edge now sets off for the lead. Hope for Millions is a fighter. Roy Psycho's on the outside in third position, and Mr. Arbor's around them on the outside. Steam Hammer's in the pink, and that's giving them about 6 lengths start at this stage. And then we drop back to Jumping Castle, and Cassius Colt's the back seat, and it's about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. Outside edge makes the running, leading it by about 3 lengths. Isiketo's in second position. Roy Psycho's on the outside third. They are followed by Hope for Millions. On the outside, Mr. Rama. And further back in the field, Jumping Castle, Steam Hammer. And that's racing about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader with Cassius Colt. There's no real speed on, and outside edge sets the fraction. Isiketo second. Roy Psycho, the orange cap, third. Mr. Arbor's on the outside. Further back in the run, Hope for Millions. And then we're dropping back to Jumping Castle. And at the back, Cassius Colt, still about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader. Outside edge, attempting to go from gun to tape. Leads at 1.25 lengths, but Roy Psycho's on the move to get up to its girth in second. Isiketo's in third. Mr. Arbor's back in fourth position, then Hope for Millions and Steam Hammer. Going around them is Cassius Colt and Jumping Castle. Top of the lane, 500 to go, outside edge. Roy Psycho, the first one to challenge Isiketo, Mr. Arbor. Cassius Colt is hooked right out to the middle of the track. 400 to go, outside edge, Roy Psycho. Hope for Millions on the inside, Isiketo, Cassius Colt on the outside. Outside edge and Roy Psycho past the 150, nothing between the two. Outside edge just leads it. Roy Psycho's flat to the boards trying to get to it. Outside edge and Roy Psycho head bobbing duel, they hit the line. Outside edge won it, Roy Psycho second, Hope for Millions third. A big 21 rand a win outside edge. The JPEG will just beat Roy Psycho, the tote favourite, into second. And outside edge just makes it home. We were just saying those very, very similar colours to Gondolier, and they win it by that short head. Then it's about 5 lengths back to Hope for Millions, Isiketo, Mr. Arbor. And further back in the field, Jumping Castle and Cassius Colt. We'll take a look at the head-on shortly. And they're very close together there, the white sleeves and cap of outside edge and Tony Nassif and Roy Psycho, the orange cap. They have a good duel from about the 300 meter marker. Outside edge and Roy Psycho, nothing between the two of them as they come down to the line, and it's outside edge and Lou Ferraris, they win it. Race 5, number 5 rather, 21 rand and 380. Back to the studio.
Well, I'm going to enjoy this interview because I haven't chatted to Tony Nassif in some time, and whenever he thinks he's got a chance of traveling a horse to KZN, he's never shy to do so. And here's a horse, the son of JPEG, who's come from Gauteng, having his 22nd start today, and he's really brought his A game against a field that wasn't strong too. With all due respect, Tony, you know, it wasn't a strong field.
Yeah, with all respect, I mean, it was not a strong field. I mean, you know, this horse was a 2-year-old. He had good form.
Yes.
And then somehow he just went off, you know. And then after his last run was in Scottsville, I just threw him out for 5 months, I think.
Yes.
Threw him out of work and just brought him back slowly. And he turned the corner. And hopefully he can carry on there, because when he was a 2-year-old, he had some strong form.
Yes, and then 2,000 meters today at this course, he enjoyed it.
He enjoyed it, you know, that's what he wants, you know. Before he had that early toe, now he hasn't really got that, you know, they sprint away from him. But now he's much better, he's getting there, and I think I picked the right field. And hopefully, thank God it worked out for me.
Well, you've done a fine job getting him to this type of fitness, but what a ride from the young kid,
yeah,
Luke.
Well, he's got a bright future ahead of him. I mean, he's got everything that it takes. And one thing, first of all, I want to thank the owners. First, Lowe and his entire family.
Yes.
What a wonderful people are they. You know, they support everything. And Craig Whittle, he's been with me for years. He never moans or anything, and he just lets me do whatever I want to do. Well done to them, and thank you for all the patience.
What about your family? I mean, the support's still behind you as well?
Yes, all of this sort. I haven't got many horses, but I'm chilled and I'm happy, and I don't need anything else.
How many horses now? Small string.
I've got 13 horses.
Well, but you're ticking over.
Yeah, I tick over and I'm happy. I've got some nice babies.
Well, you always got a smile on your dial, Tony, and it's always a pleasure chatting to you. Well done bringing your horse down and winning here.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thanks.
That's Tony Nassif. Let's get young Luke in. But I don't know what the instructions were or what the plan was, but when you found yourself in front, was where you were wanting to be?
The way he travelled in front, as soon as I landed up there, I had no worries. You know, he switched off completely. He was actually looking around quite a bit, and you know, he definitely showed a lot of heart. Mr. Nassif did tell me about all his little problems and everything, and the big layoff he had, and I think he's going to start paying dividends now.
Well, you had a fight on your hands. I mean, there were two horses that were soldiering on in the maidens, but Anton, he came at you full on, but your horse just kept fighting.
You know, the way he kicked to the top of the straight, you know, it was going to be a fight up, but you know, all the heart that he was giving me, I had a lot of confidence in him. He fought on game to the line, and he deserved a good win.
Top ride, top ride, yeah. And do you have a ride at the back?
Yeah, so I got one in the last for Mr. Bosch. I think he should, on his work, he should be in and about some money.
Have you been working him? He's a Joburg horse, isn't he?
Yeah, he's come from Mr. Van Vuren, and now he's with Mr. Bosch. Obviously, the high fight form he's bringing here. His last run was, you know, it was a good run. And bringing it for the high fight form here, I think he's definitely got to have a chance. You
enjoyed the experience yesterday. I know it was a blank for you, but it was a good day yesterday.
It definitely was. You know, it was good racing yesterday. And yeah, enjoyed the day, and yeah, big thank you to Mr. Nassif for today, and to all the owners concerned. Thank you.
You're getting closer to 100 now. What's the figure?
It's 84 now, I think. 83.
We will count you down every meeting, but well done here, Luke. Tremendous ride, and it's a tough one now for ride of the day, but we'll wait for it. We'll have a discussion with the producer.
Thanks, DJ. Another big thank you to Mr. Nassif, my sponsors, Odyssey Steel, and to his winning owners. Well done to them.
Nice ride.
Thank you.
Okay, that is Luke Ferraris. Tony Nassif, outside edge, has come through to win here, and winning race number 6, 5, 4, 10 and 1. That is your provisional result.